What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here. Welcome back to Firefighter. Alright, so I did some grinding off camera and I found out a couple things. Number one, there is a little variation to the layouts that you can get when you're going over them, going back and through everything over and over again. So it's not exactly 100% identical, but I mean, it's very similar. To the different layout of the different levels. I did go through this one. I was able to unlock the medium building now, and I was able to unlock 2 more of the wands, but I was only able to buy because getting the coins is still a pretty slow process, at least grinding out the small. Hopefully we get more coins grinding out the medium, as well as I'm going to start trying to use... I was grinding it out just using the extinguisher. I was saving up so that when we go through to do the medium for the first time, we can have a couple of them. And I want to see how it works having multiple of these guys out here. So let's actually see if we can actually do a little bit more in the medium area. So let's get started. This will be my first time. We've got to do this 2 times to unlock the last buyable water spirit. And we've got to do 5 times. So we have to do the medium 5 times to get the large. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I also discovered that each level of the building that you finish, you get max health when you start the next one. You don't need to eat anything. So that helped me grind out a little bit more once I did figure that out. Well, definitely more space. Take that. Jeez. I just think they're way more... They're too expensive, I feel, for them to be going out that quickly. I mean, that took me a while to grind out those guys. Man, the area's definitely bigger. If you want to keep your guys alive, you still gotta pretty much take the blunt of the attack and just... You gotta help them. There also needs to be a way to heal these guys, I feel, because they're expensive. I was testing it to see if that would heal them. It did not. Like, did we miss it? Oh, you know what? Maybe we... Wait. Unless there's something on the other side of the fire. Sometimes that happens. Nope. Alright, that means we gotta go all the way back to the front of... this one.
Floor finish. Approach the teleporter to proceed.
Now we gotta find the teleporter. Alright, so... I must have found it. I didn't see. And then you'll see... our hearts go up. And... we have one knight with us. It would be nice if he could heal. Or do we have two knights with us? I think we have two knights with us and they're standing in the same spot. Yeah, I just don't... I'm not liking the survivability of these guys. They don't survive that well. Dang. Oh, I got stuck in there. Yeah, and that was expensive because the knights are 10 coin. Let's try again. This time I'll try to do more on my own. I mean, it's a lot easier to dodge.
Floor
think
finish. Approach the teleporter to proceed.
I think it might be better just to clear the levels myself for a little bit. Quite literally, when I'm going and I work with them, yeah, they don't come right after me, but those guys don't last long. Even when I have a bunch of them. Like I said, I have 2 knights and 2 of the smaller guys, and they still pretty much get their butt kicked. What? Why do I keep getting stuck on the door? Like, I don't understand that. I keep getting, I'll go in like I normally do. Because grinding out the small one, you're going in the doors, you're running out of them, shutting them, spraying everything like crazy. I don't know what it is. Both times I would go in like I normally do, try to back up, and when I get back up, I get stuck. And before I can turn around and walk out the door, seeing how that, like, you see the level kind of variated just slightly. See, it's a little bit different now. I mean, you're basically dodging. Okay, there's enemies somewhere. Just where are they? moving. Jeez, there's still more?
Floor finish. Approach the teleporter to proceed.
So on the medium one, you get 5 current coins per level that you complete. That's a strategy I found. If you select the door, you can spray through it. Slows them down long enough for you to get some damage into them. Come on. Like everything's about dodging, and you have higher survivability than your water spirits because they don't dodge. I said these are bigger, so you do get more space, more dodging space. Make sure there's nothing sneaking up on me. Jeez.
Floor finish. Approach the teleporter to proceed.
Now heal. Come on, go down. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. Oh no. Go down. Go down already. Come on. Yeah, I'm not even gonna buy any more of these guys. I'm sorry that they're pointless. They don't do anything. These guys somewhat stay alive, but again, they get their butt kicked too. Guess we could try these guys, which I don't understand. Do they do something? They like their damage is 2 and their health is 2. Why are they so expensive? I mean 20. Like, their damage is 2, their health is 20. Why are they 14 coin? When the fighter has higher damage, higher health. Is it a mix up? Were they supposed to be like the first one? Yeah, fuck. I'm confused about the ranger. Like, and unless the sign disappeared, like this one here shoots water balls. Doesn't say what this one does. Do they shoot? Because it would make sense if they actually shoot something. But if they don't, why are they so expensive? Well, let's find out. Let's try one more run with that to test that one out, and then like I said, I like the idea, but I'm not really impressed by the one, your actual water spirits. They're very weak. I get I'm using the weak ones, but I'm using the weak ones on the weaker of the fire spirits. And it just feels like they go down almost immediately. Let's see. Go ahead and use you, and go ahead and use you. And one of you, just to see how it goes. How did it do? Okay, all right. They survived longer than that. All right, the knight is still kicking. That ranger is about to die. Again, we fought two of the small water spirits. It's grossly outnumbered, and I'm helping them fight. Like, they definitely need a tweak to their health. Now, I can understand the big guy doing a good amount of damage to them. Oh, come on. Anyone still alive? Nope. Now, I can understand the big guy wiping, getting them pretty, you know, taking them out to a certain degree. His damage is pretty high. think I cleared this area already, didn't I? Oh yeah, the other area over here probably needs to be cleared out. Yep.
Floor finish. Approach the teleporter to proceed.
Yeah. I would recommend a couple different tweaks to this. My damage needs to be tweaked up. My damage resistant needs to be tweaked up. Or at least I should have a way of unlocking more ability to take more damage. My damage needs to be upgraded no matter what. I don't think we're doing enough damage. Period. And same thing with the water spirits. The water spirits health and or damage needs to be upgraded as well. I have no idea what use the ranger is and why it's more expensive than the knight. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. And seeing it in practice increases my agreement on that. I don't know if they put it in the wrong spot or if it was supposed to be lower down. I don't know. If somebody does know, what's the benefit of the ranger, let me know. I don't know. I mean, it's really not too much strategy I can put in placing them. Yeah, they survive or they don't. I also think that I need a way to heal them. I feel like if maybe there's like a healing wand that I can purchase that throws certain things at them, or maybe water bottles or something, or water buckets or something, or a hose that I could use to kind of give them health so they can keep going. They're just too expensive otherwise. They take a long time to grind all that out. It seems like the only ones that I should even bother purchasing are the knights, and then eventually the big brute or whatever. It wasn't brute, it was something else. I definitely would lower the durability of the smaller fire spirits. I think they're way too tough. I mean, in all due honesty, I should be taking them out in 3 direct hits. With the amount of damage, I mean, it's either that or lower the damage they do. Or both.
Floor finish. Approach the teleporter to proceed.
Looks like I'll have to again do some more grinding off camera, grinding up a bunch of more coin, and then hopefully we can unlock the bigger water. What is? I can't remember the name of that bigger water spirit. I think what is it? I think it takes like 5 or 6 direct hits. Yeah, I know. I think it's like 6. I think it's like 6 direct hits. I mean, you're supposed to be using your water spirits, but they're so doggone expensive. It's not. I can't. They're expensive, but and they don't last long enough. Come on.
Floor finish. Approach the teleporter to proceed.
All right, the episode's pretty much over. I'm gonna call it here. Theo, try to finish this one on my own, and try to again just grind out some more coins so I can see. I want to actually, which means I have to beat this medium tower at least twice. Then I can unlock that bigger water spirit, which right now I can't remember the name. and I want to see how he performs. I'm not too excited. I'm not really happy with the performance of the water spirits. Like, I just, compared to the fire guys, the fire guys kick their butts for the most part. I mean, I feel like there should be a way for me to keep them alive longer. I definitely feel like I should get more use out of these wands than one use. Especially seeing that if I die or complete the tower, they're gone. Now they do stay alive each level until they finally get taken out, but for as expensive as they are, for as long as it took me to grind to get as many as it was, because you have to beat the small tower 5 times to unlock the medium tower. You have to beat the small tower 5 times to unlock the ranger, but the ranger feels useless to me. The knight's the only one I think is worth it, and it's 10 coins per thing. Like, by the time you beat the small tower, it's 20 coins, right? But I think you have to beat the small tower. I think you have to beat it 3 times to unlock the knight. So that's a lot of grinding, right? Meanwhile, don't waste any of your money on the fighter. They're just worthless. I'm sorry. Like, even spawning a bunch of them, they still go down right away. Like, I was hoping that if there was a good amount, because I had like 3 of the fighters, 2 of the knights going, and they were taking on pretty much the fire version of the fighter and knights, outnumbering them and still getting their butts kicked. And then, of course, when the big, huge guy came, he knocked them all out completely. But I just feel like with me helping, we should be doing more damage as a little team. That's just me. I feel like there should be some tweaks to everything. My damage, my health, water spirits damage and health, fire spirits damage and health. Their stuff needs to be lowered. Like, just plain and simple. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is balanced for multiplayer. Maybe there's supposed to be other firefighters. I don't know. But we'll still keep grinding it out, and I want to at least test out that last water spirit before I call it quits. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Huge shout out to my channel members, Elijah, Infor Penguin, and Louise Bain, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Average Arcader out.